This wasn't the James Paxton the Mariners were hoping to see when he returned Friday night to face Houston after missing 31 games because of a strained left pectoral muscle. Paxton's velocity was down 45 miles per hour from his usual upper 90s range, and his command was spotty. He lasted just 13 innings but labored through 50 pitches, including 37 in a rough 3-run first inning. The Astros cuffed Paxton for 3 runs before he departed and kept the Mariners at arm's length in rolling to a 52 victory at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Pax was just out of sync mechanically, manager Scott Servais said. His arm felt fine. There are no issues there. It's just his timing and where he was at mechanically, the release point and feeling like he knew where the ball was going. The loss dropped the Mariners back to .500 at 7,474. They remained 3-12 games behind Minnesota in the race for the American League's final wildcard berth because the Twins lost to Toronto, but they have just 14 games remaining. Nor is the rest of the weekend particularly promising. They must now face former Cy Young Award winners Dallas Keuchel and Justin Verlander in the final 2 games of the series. The first inning Friday set the tone. After Jean Segura opened the game with a squib double past first base, Astros starter Charlie Morton struck out Mishaniga, Robinson Cano and Nelson Cruz. Houston then sent 8 men to the plate and scored 3 runs while forcing Paxton to throw 37 pitches in his first inning since exiting an August 10 start because of that strained pec. Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa and Evan Gattis drove in the runs. Morton 127 permitted just 1 run in 6 innings, and that 1 run stemmed from an offline throw he made to second base in the 5th inning. Paxton 124 little resembled the pitcher who allowed only 1 run to the Astros in 20 innings over 3 previous starts. Overall, he had permitted only 2 runs total in the first inning of his 20 previous starts. He hasn't been out there in a month, Servais said. What Felix Hernandez gave us Thursday night was better than expected. Tonight, a little bit less from Paxton. He just couldn't get in any rhythm mechanically. George Springer's 1-out double in the second inning finished Paxton, whose final line showed 3 runs and 4 hits along with 2 walks and 2 wild pitches. He faced 10 batters and failed to strike out any of them. Ryan Garten replaced Paxton and stranded Springer by retiring the next 2 batters before Giovanni Gallardo took over. Houston extended its lead to 41 on Josh Reddick's 2-out RBI single before the Mariners answered with 1 run in the 5th inning. After singles by Ben Gamel and Guillermo Heredia put runners at first and third with 1 out, the Mariners caught a break when Morton made a poor throw to second on Jean Segura's potential double-play hopper. The mistake permitted 1 run to score and brought the tying run to the plate, but Morton avoided further damage by getting Haniger to ground into a double play. Houston pushed its lead to 51 on Cameron Maybin's 2-out RBI single in the 6th before Segura delivered an RBI single in the 7th. 3 takeaways opportunities lost while Paxton wasn't sharp. The Mariners only trailed 30 when he departed and had numerous opportunities to climb back into the game. But after scoring 28 runs on 37 hits over the last 3 games at Texas, their attack managed just 1 hit in 12 situations Friday with a runner in scoring position. They were 12 for 38 with RISP in those 3 victories over the Rangers. Morton got a couple of big double plays, Servais said. He's had a good season. He's certainly pitched well in this park. He keeps the ball at the bottom of the strike zone. He's a ground ball guy. Zeroing in on defense catcher Mike Zunino made 2+ defensive plays that will likely get overlooked in a disappointing loss. Zunino ran down Alex Bregman's foul pop despite slamming into the rail of the Houston dugout in from the second out in the second inning with a runner at second base. Zunino then picked off Correa at first base following a leadoff single in the 3rd inning. Zunino also had 2 of the Mariners' 9 hits and raised his average to .251. He is 25 for 64.391 in his last 19 games. Fundamental lapse. It was a mistake that, as it turned out, had no impact, but Haniger gifted the Astros a base in the 3rd inning by overthrowing the cutoff man on Reddick's 2-out RBI single to right field. Haniger's decision to throw to the plate was sound in an attempt to get Gattis, who was trying to score from second base. An online throw would have made for a close play. The throw wasn't only offline, which can be viewed as a physical mistake, but it was far too high for first baseman Yonder Alonso to even bluff a cutoff. Reddick walked into second, which put another runner in scoring position. Gallardo pitched around the mistake by retiring the next batter. Bob Dutton at @Mariners.